This is Paul Gastra with my version of Bruce Whitham's round column mill fix. I'm not showing it to you because it's a good idea. I just thought, because it's way too much work, I thought someone might be interested. So here, instead of the Delrin block, I've got that, which is the furthest away bearing there is on an arm, and that's held against the shaft by that bolt down there to give it a bit of tension with that bracket there, and the same sort of principle as Bruce's. The top is bolted to the casting, and the adjustment bolts there are pretty hard to get at with a 13mm spanner. And down here we have the bracket that holds the bearings. It's machined in two parts so that I could do it on my lathe. Tighten it up there, and now this dial gauge is in the smallest graduation is 0.01 millimeters, and if I loosen this off, you can see that if I push hard on the head, it moves by about plus or minus 0.15 millimeters. Lowering the head now. You can see that it's pretty smooth, but it's not where it was when the head was tightened up. So now I'll tighten the head back up. And it's out by that much. So anyway, not nearly as accurate as some of these other people, and I don't know, but any suggestions? And while I'm at it, can anybody tell me why I keep on breaking these equivalent to a Bower Harbour Freight, but this is New Zealand, Harbour Freight bandsaw blades, the Milwaukee blades, but they keep on breaking. Anyway, if anybody's got any good ideas, thanks. So how do you get this angle correct? After doing it initially, I loosen all but one bolt up here, and then raise the head right up, and to calculate, and it's easier to me to move this here around and measure it on the dial gauge. But how much? Well, what I do here is I say, well, this is the height from here to the bearings where it's going to pivot on is as a ratio of the error when I move the quill up and down. So I multiply the error that I measured from here to here by the ratio between that distance and this length, and then there's also a difference in the distance from here to here and here to here, so I multiply that ratio as well, and in my case I get 7.7 I think, and so I move this here by yanking the head around, move it 7.7 times the error that I had up here. And it's not very good, so if anyone's got any better suggestions, thank you very much.